We are looking at what is going to be floor 100. I think it's Magma Dragon. This is our standard push team past floor 80. As you can imagine, it's quite strong. Slow and steady wins a race type vibe. And yeah, we're just getting there. Again, slow and steady wins the race. So we've got the stripper, we've got the fucking turn meter, we've got the taunt, we've got the block buffs and defense, we've got the double extension. No one dies, no one gets hit. And we just get there eventually. So it is not a very fast Doom Tower team, but it is what I would imagine the closest thing I have to what would be a Doom Tower hard team is something like this. Alright, well, here's the floor 110 or 100 Scarab. Slow and steady. I don't even... You know, because the affinity is what it is, I didn't even bother putting on anyone destroy set. I would have to put, like, Rain Beast and Destroy, but I don't even... There's really no point. But yeah, honestly, keeping him fast also helps. The more turns he takes, the faster he goes, the more the poison ticks for. So, either way, if there's 110, or 100, sorry, I keep saying 110. Next, 110 is actually Magma Dragon, and we're back at Frostbiter. But there's another epic book, so I like that. Don't know what the side room is. Hopefully it's something I could do, and it is Force Champions. I think we could do Force Champions. They didn't stand a chance. No contest, no problem. Too much Terminator manipulation, honestly, but just Shatterbones is... Man, he's one of the first epics we've pulled, and he has put the account on its back for the longest of times. Interesting thing that we can see now, we talked about it a little bit earlier, but previously we didn't have the fragments of these guys, and there was nothing worth getting. But, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 used to have nobody, but look at this. 7, 8... That's right, 7, 8 is out, and it is Lizard and Orc coming up. We're getting there with the ACOTH fragments, but yeah, it's going nice. 2 weeks and 6 days to finish Doom Tower. I've got 2 more floors to go. Will I do it? The good news is by Thursday, so I guess it's less than a week. 2 times Void. I'll have this Void. So I'll be at least 11 Voids, if not more. Always an exciting time, and I actually totally forgot this is the thing, and I always forget every time this happens, but there's my Advanced Quests Lego book. Full reset of my Advanced Quests, always great to see. And unfortunately today is a Night Revenant's Barbarian Day. And of course, we won't really be touching faction wars for other factions until we reach the missions, and then we'll have a discussion as a group. Still not really sure what the play is there. Sitting on, just want to check our little book update. 16 Legos, 31 epics, 27 rares. More epics than rares. Yeah, I have no one I really want to book at the moment. You know, I have Ogres 21 done, Skinwalkers 21 done, Lizards 21 on Giga Farm. And it's really just down to Orcs, and it's like, will any Orc make a noticeable difference? And the issue is the waves. I guess you could argue having the Provoke of Duke faster might be better, but like, I am finishing up here, floor 110, very easily. Magma Dragon, it's kind of a fucking joke of a boss, to be honest, but there it is, 110, 5-star food. I thought it was a 4-star food, so I'll take a 5-star food. This is my team I use. They actually all do pretty decent damage, and then there's Ugo. But tomorrow we get the Void, and I'll have to do pretty much a total re-gearing of Yorg, because we have to get that 187 to unironically like 300 if we even stand a fucking chance of doing this consistently. I had 2 very nice pieces actually from doing Dragon Tide I'd like to show off real quick. One of them was super duper nice. I actually replaced a Cult Brawler's gloves. Look at these fucking bad boys. 6-star crit rate, hit triple crit damage, and he is finally crit capped. It's been so long. But he has finally crit capped. His stats are actually looking respectable now. And we're going to try something, I think, next time around here. We're going to actually put him with his A2 active and see if it makes a difference in his survival and his damage. And the thought process is basically this. He tends to be the first one to die. And I wonder if it's just, if I leave on the A2, he's actually going to heal himself more. And he'll remove the debuffs from himself, obviously, and that'll keep him alive more often. Is that going to offset the damage he gains for not A2ing and just A1ing to get more poisons out? Not really sure, but we're going to find out. I think it's a solid plan, and we're going to get to that. I could put him in this Revenge Ring, lose a little bit of defense, but I actually gain the 5% counterattack, which I think probably is more beneficial. Even if it procs twice during the entire fight, that's going to be 2 extra A1s is probably better, so I think we'll probably swap that on for him. So clan versus clan began. We are already maxed rewards, which is lovely. I'm actually sitting on a nice chunk of clan points at the moment, or clan yeah, clan quest points, we're going to call it. Got like 5,000 almost. And again, 12 Voids, 25 Ancients. Today's the big day where we finish up Doom Tower rotation. We are on Frost Spider. And as a prerequisite to that, one of the things I want to do is I have to totally change Yorg's gear. Now, a part of changing Yorg's gear and just upgrading Yorg himself is actually going to be me. Oh, where the fuck did my screen go? Part of that is going to be booking him out. And another thing I should probably do is his masteries, but we'll deal with that later. But booking him out at the very least. Because I want to get his A1 booked, unironically. So we just want to hit the A1. So we'll put on 4 books. If we hit the A1, fantastic. If not, we move on. I think we're actually 1 off. There's 1 buff chance. And if I could just do 1 more and get the A1. Nope, that's fine. Alright, Old Man Yorg is fully, bam, fully booked. Ton of clan points, I guess, is the thing. But there we go, he's got his increased chance, his extra res, which is great for Faction Wars. We'll need him there as well. The next step for Yorg is he's no longer going to be Speed Boy, because I don't need him to be that fast. Is really just going to get him accuracy. So accuracy, accuracy, accuracy. How much accuracy can I get on Old Man Yorg is the question. Banner, 6-star, counterattack, he's good with speed. He's as good as that's ever going to get. So now it comes down to what does he have for accuracy, substats on accuracy gear, preferably perception. Accuracy HP, accuracy's double speed, accuracy speed right there. Body armor looks like a weak area. Not really going to have much, I don't think. A little bit of speed, a little bit of accuracy there. That puts him at 410 accuracy, which in my book should be enough to get him to land that shit constantly. And he loses, 90 speed, but it's to be expected. Okay, so after the upgrading, he's at 446. Nothing hit anything crazy. This hit accuracy twice, which was nice. This hit triple HP. Actually, I didn't bring the shield. I guess I could bring... Yeah, whatever. Today's also a pretty funny day. We got our first Cleopatrix fragments. 10 out of 100. This marks the beginning of a four-month journey. A 4-month journey to get our sweet bird lady Cleopatrix. Just got level 70 on the account. Pretty big milestone. Grab us a legendary book. Do not mind that in the slightest. Puts us at 17. Feeling pretty good there. I think it's time to bite the bullet and attempt to conquer the end of Doom Tower here. Secret room rotation is Void Champions, which, well, it's going to be questionable, but we'll get to that in a second. First off, let's put in the squad. Nothing's really changing here, so just send him in and see how well Mr. Old Man Yorg with his now 450 accuracy performs. Sucks he's getting frozen and slowed, but so far the HP burn is being applied. There we go again. There we go again. We did get resisted with the decreased accuracy on Yorg, which is very unfortunate, but it seems to be like significantly better than normal, which is all we can hope for, Another Yorg counterattack, potentially? Counterattack HP burn? No, it resisted again. Yeah, I wonder if including an AoE DPS would be beneficial for these runs. Because the right spider cleansing is pretty annoying. I wonder if that might be advantageous to just have that bad boy in there. Or even just someone like Krisk instead of Horfreeze. Someone that could keep the team maybe up more consistently, but also be counterattacking with the A1. So it looks like the next step for Old Man Yorg is to get his resistance as high as I can. Seems like having the 400 accuracy is probably enough. So working on his resistance will probably make it so he won't be frozen as often, won't get the decreased accuracy as often, and just make it more consistent. Getting down there. It's getting real hairy. Okay, we are entering manual mode officially. So, yeah, we're entering manual mode here. This is about to be... Can I land a stun on the spider? That would be great. Proc? This might be it, honestly. This might just... This next tick could be it. Stun? No. Stun? There we go. Boom, there we go. Alright. Okay, so first try. Super sketch. Definitely want to... I'm really thinking I might have to just replace Horfreeze and put in Krisk, and it'd probably be a lot cleaner. But there's another Doom Tower clear. 120 down. As you can see, we've officially climbed to the top. We've got a couple secret rooms to attempt to bang out. This one's going to take some finagling. I might have to bring in end gear Scathix, and I'll figure something out. But yeah, overall, most importantly, it's another void for us. Puts us at 13 voids. Still have the potential. Probably will get one at least the next couple of days from, Sweet Sweet Clan Boss. And I guess we could try hard. I guess we could try to do a little bit of hard tomorrow, but yeah, that's a different beast altogether. Still have a ton of energy to burn, and unfortunately, as you will see momentarily, I'm actually going to be sitting on getting close to now 19 hours in these two. Could do someone's masteries also if we felt like it. I feel like Ugo wants that 50 res, honestly. Since our clan kills Ultra Nightmare and Nightmare Clan Boss every day, which means we get double chests, I figured I got an extra key. Might as well just toss it on Ultra Nightmare and see where it puts me. I'm not even fast enough to go before it, but yeah, I don't know. We have a Cult Brawler has in better gear, so maybe we could just pull it off. It's also on Force, which tends to be my best affinity, so. Alright, so we actually did 19.41 million on Ultra Nightmare. Non-speed tuned. I think half the people are actually slower than the Demon Lord himself. Cult Brawler still pumped out a ton of damage. Raz and Sandlash did decent themselves. Chris did, what Chris does, and Jareg shit the bed as expected. But that actually is enough on Ultra. Good to know on one, I think I'm like the only fucking person who's basically attempting to do Ultra Nightmare who's not really doing Unkillable. But that is enough to do the Mythic chest, which again could get you, Void Charge, etc. And it's better than doing hard, so we'll send them into 20, see how they fare. I'm not sure if it's going to go well, not sure in what configuration it'll go, but, fingers crossed. The good news is there's actually a lot of elves here, so someone like Daneg should actually rip and tear, when he does get going through a lot of these things. That being said, they're pretty tanky, but we actually, unironically, because Gaelic is in Destroy set, he will actually chip away at some of these unkillable waves, kind of. These ones that do insane amounts of healing. Granted, I have no healing myself in my team whatsoever. I'm desperately in need of someone like Vrask, to keep this entire team up. And I can replace someone like Gaelic, but it is kind of funny. The max HP shenanigans will do its job. Okay, 20 was not a success. Not surprised. I think we'll just run back 19 and just let it rock for there. I think we're going to have to get a healer before we could really push 20. And I think that healer is quite limited because I think there's only one really. We got Vrask, and that is all. Pretty much until I do Vrask, I can't get 21. But once I do Vrask, I can do 21 with these because Vrask is turbo goated, and he has this amazing ability that says if he crits, it heals everybody by 10% of his life. So you give him 100,000 life, and he's healing people for 10k each time he hits. You put him in retaliation, bingo bongo, slap on some accessories, and the man's the champion. Yeah, I spent some silver. I don't know why, but I was just upgrading stuff for, I was trying to do this Doom Tower room all the way, where the fuck is it? All the way up here. Actually, I'm out of silver keys, but I ended up gearing out Scathix and making Towering Titan geared, and ended up just deciding to upgrade a bunch of stuff to 16, and so I maxed out the artifact. I have so much silver, so I maxed out the artifact enhancement. So I got the shard, and there's the book, and I got some gems, and it's not the end of it. It's a pretty easy thing for me to max out every other tournament. I didn't think I even maxed anything important. I think it was really just, mostly I just did random Relentless I had to whatever Relentless gear I saw, and then whatever amount of Swift Parry I also had. I just did that. So Ultra Nightmare, after changing Occult Brawler's A2 to be back on, I'm actually getting eerily close to one keying. This is on bad affinity. Well, it's actually not terrible affinity, but I'm getting eerily close to one keying. And something interesting that happened today. Today is the 3-year anniversary of Raid. We had a little free thing. If I can still show. Oh, there we go. Anniversary. Nope, not that one. This one. So we got this today, which we get this tomorrow, and this the next day. Fantastic. Super appreciative for that. Clan versus Clan also ended. We won by a large margin. Dwarf Ring, do not need. Undead Ring, do not need. And Lizard Men, I'll keep that, sure. Personal rewards, I actually claimed a decent amount, surprisingly. I would have probably pushed higher to get to the book if I just kind of knew, but whatever. Free, I take it. And I do believe there's also a promo code, which I think is just 3-year raid. Invalid promo code. Okay, I did it wrong. 3 years raid. Is this right? There we go. Look at that. Okay, so we got a multi-battles, which is nice. Potions, a Lego book. I love that. Some Clan versus Clan stuff. There's that. Wait, what a festival we're having right now. loot. We still have energy. We're on 1 day for these. So unfortunately I have to run these. But what I can do is I could use those now. These I got 6 days on. Let's eat up these multi-battles and we'll just use our energy for that. This energy is actually 99 days. So we're going to keep that one there for as long as we can. Everything else is kind of going through, unfortunately. Check out Ugo's Mastery. She's not quite there yet. She's still missing a decent chunk of stuff. So we're going to do Ugo's Masteries some more. Only have to get about 400 more for her, so it shouldn't be that much. I got my clan quest was actually clear Dragon Lair 200 times, so I think I'm actually going to run these on Dragon. I say real quick, this is 120 multi-battles. This is going to take some time, but we're going to run 120 multi-battles and see where it lands us. I don't know if they'll be successful, but the Void team is on the final wave. And the final wave is 3 Seafies and a Krisk, and I think a Blind Seer. Now, the odds of completing this, I'm going to say, are pretty much bar none. But boy oh boy, they're trying their best. And really just all I have going for me is the fact that I'm way geared over them. But man, is this like an exercise in futility, kind of. The damage I'm going to have to output to even, like, nickel and dime them down is going to be exceptional. So we're really hoping this eventually gets there, but fuck me. Like, the amount of buffs they're putting out, and... it's just, this is going to be such a... This could be an hour of fighting, I think. First death just went out on their team. Surprised. We've got the block buffs. The Skeptics is actually doing work. Very surprisingly so, and so is Veteran. That Veteran block buffs is not, like, to be ignored. If we could somehow rotate fast enough to get the taunt off, there we go. That was a really big taunt. Krisk is literally doing, like, all of the damage, but it's looking pretty good, honestly. We got taunted 1. They're both slowed. Oh man, we're actually gonna do it. I can't. This actually was a lot faster than I thought. This is floor 115, secret room, void only champions, and I cannot believe I'm saying this, but the team got there. As struggle bus as I thought it was going to be, they did get there. I really just want to see the damage breakdown in this. Just Veteran, honestly, putting in work. Broadmaw is there for emotional support, but Veteran did a lot more than I thought. Yeah. So I'm finishing up the masteries on Ugo here. I do think I'll be picking up the res. It just feels right. Have another 140 to go. One thing I didn't look at, which will be fun to look at, is because it's the 30th anniversary, you have a watch your recap of raid thing. And if I share the video, I get this. So if I click share video, Twitter, should bring me to my Twitter page. Link and we get started and we'll both get a bunch of rewards. Please ignore I wanted free stuff. It says I have it. Where is it? Oh, there it is. That was really fast. So that. This expires in a day. I have to go through those then. But let's watch the recap video just for fun anyway, you know? Is there video? Or is it like audio?
Much has come to pass since
here we
your
go.
arrival. Gaze into the shard and see what mark you have left upon our world.
Is it like statistics or?
The area has seen new challenges and new champions.
Wow. Gaellen Pure.
This is your legacy.
My legacy.
Your forces have grown strong.
God, they're texting me.
These champions the most.
Who is it? Yes, Duke, Jarrig, Shatterbones, Shanlash. Ah, Razin is my favorite, yes.
In the dungeons.
Done a lot of fucking level 20 dragons, huh? A lot of minotaurs, too. Spiders as well.
And have claimed great riches.
Total loot rated. Damn, that's a lot of artifacts. What about shards pulled? Oh, there we go. 54 ancients from dungeons.
You have challenged all comers.
There's my favorite, my old arena team.
Great renown.
Great Hall's not even at 15% completed.
You made your name in the arena.
Highest rank, gold 3, January
This was
1st,
the
yeah.
strongest arena defense.
There's the boys. Still the boys.
You fought for honor in faction wars.
Oh, I'm so close to being Faction Wars done, too. Just 2 more stages, man.
You are an asset to your clan.
Go team clan.
You have dominated the Demon Lord.
That's a lot of clan bosses.
You ascended the Doom Tower.
Oh, I'm in the 0.92% percentile for Doom Tower
You have
clear.
achieved much, but your legend has just begun. Where shall it take you next?
Where shall it take me next? Wow, thank you. Sweet, sweet raid anniversary video. Well, that's nice. I got my free stuff, which I very much appreciate. I'm going to run the rest of my multi-battles on Minotaur here until I'm out of energy and just finish up Ugo's masteries. So I had two clan keys from that video recaps. We tossed them on Ultra Nightmare because... Oh, where the fuck my game go? Tossed them on Ultra Nightmare because I actually will be able to 4-key it, the large chest, and we will be killing it today, so... I'll get double key, double chest nightmare, double chest ultra nightmare, which is nice. This comes in an hour and change. Yeah, that is just super, super hot. 16 voids in total. That's right. 16 void charts. Could get also more tonight from, clan boss, who knows. Our clan quest still has to be done with dragons. We're still missing about 100 and change, so we are going to toss all our peeps onto dragon. You'll notice that we actually did finish up Ugo's masteries. I think I'm going to pick up... probably the counterattack one, just because it feels good. This is like, this is basically just faction war masteries, but also good for Doom Tower. She's built quite tanky, but also nice accuracy. I mean, she's built to last Duralast. If we check our battle log, we'll see that the change to arena has actually introduced a lot of the single unit defenses back in. We found 6 in the past day and change of just, slowly resetting. We're even climbing to gold too, so it's a nice little change of pace for us for arena. Either way, off to dragon we go. 45 more runs for the day. Pretty fun to see clan boss when they give out free keys. You can just see everything gets killed. So I wanted to try hard Doom Tower, and I actually got to 5 really easily with a core team, which you'll see in a second. The side room was just epics. It's the first side room in hard, so it's gonna be the easiest of the side rooms, but it was just epics. And as you can see, I'm gonna be able to do it. Just epics. So nothing fancy, nothing crazy, but like success. Here we are. So we're actually going to be able to do a hard Doom Tower secret room, which I think might be the first one in the account right here. This little final hit. And this, there we go. Yep, there's 3 Thea the Tomb Angel fragments. If we were to extrapolate the time it took on my account to get to this stage outwards, I will officially have Thea, our first Doom Tower legendary from hard, in about 15 years. I joke, but it's bad. Gomlock, Orc, that's the 3rd one. 4th one, Varl the Destroyer, that's also us. 5th one, Basatha, yep, that's also us. 6th one, no. 7 is Elves, 8 is Dwarves, and 9 is Shadows. So we're looking at 3, 4, and 5 as our sweet spot. I'm hoping by the end of next year we will have, at least gotten to Gomlock. That's my goal. Like my counts, boom, good enough. I'm doing hard. I'm getting side rooms. End of next year. Okay, that's the goal. To at least start getting Gomlock, because I'd love to get these 3 guys. Either way, I'm really proud of the team. There's the team. They crushed it. It's just exciting. I don't know how I can get. We're going to see. This is the core team I'm using, and they're doing okay. Razen's accuracy is too low. Everyone's accuracy is too low, but Ugo's at 350. She's still applying. It's not going amazingly, but we're doing a little bit, and a little bit is what I like to see. You could even see that they're getting resisted from Razen. It's like some people are getting resisted, but Ugo's doing work. Fucking God bless. But we're slowly but surely. I have no damage, but we're getting there. All right, so we have 3 minutes until the 2 times void occurs. The actual event for this is going to be the fusion warm-up for summoning. I don't think there's any tournament. Double check though. Yeah, champion chase is occurring. Okay, so there is a champion chase, which does line up with the fusion warm-up. And let's quickly just go over what exactly we're looking for voids. Now, there are actually 15 champions we'd want for voids across all 4 pieces of the Gaellen Pact. In there, the only rare we want is actually Bellower. Gear Grinder's cool. He is a res for the faction, but I don't need it, so Bellower would still be nice, though. He's actually speeds it up significantly, so Bellower is good. Maneater, fantastic. Prundar, fantastic. Uragrim, insane. Maneater's pretty insane. Really only gets insane when you have 2. But Uragrim, insane. Man can solo Dragon and Ice Golem 25. Literally solo it. Gurgo, insane. Insane for what? Arena, pushing hard Doom Tower. Insane. We have Lizardmen. Chagur is... Well, that's not Lizardmen. The fuck? Okay, we have Chagur is insane. He's crazy DPS, CC, just sleep nonsense. A second Krisk would probably be insane, realistically. Don't need any epics. Don't need any rares. Skinwalkers. Don't need any rares. Basher. Insane, actually. He's really, really good. Basher's super, super strong. Increases the cooldown of all the target's abilities for everyone. And then he has the block buffs. And then he has this weaken on his A1. He's quite good. For the legendaries, all of them. You know, Coronar, fantastic. Leorius, insane nuker. But Tamesia, AoE HP burn. That gets us to Spider 25 from 16, pretty much so. Insane. And finally, for Orcs, again, rares, nothing. We don't need anything. Epics. Tuhawk is pretty cool. Don't mind Tuhawk. Seer is probably the best wave clear in the game, but she requires a lot of setup and shenanigans to really make her be as good as she can be. So it would be really cool to see her, and I'm not sure how I would use her exactly. We'd have to basically put three to 5 buffs on ourselves before her nuking, but would still want her. And then, of course, any of the legendaries. Angar's pretty okay. He's not really amazing. He's an AoE provoke that also does counterattacks and has this provoke shenanigans, but he's kind of mediocre, honestly. But Warlord is like double S tier, pretty much as good as Krisk in a lot of places. Arena God, whose abilities to fully lock out the enemy and also placing a block buffs and shield and heal is insane. This is like hard Doom Tower mandatory to get some huge progress. So that would be also an insane one. Those are what we want. That's what's going on. And mere moments from now, never mind, right now, the portal is lit. Champion Chase is active. Let us check it out. Because it's Champion Chase, we're actually getting less... well, Voids are a little weird. 350 for Epic, 50 for Rare, and then 650 for Legendary. We're probably going to pull 2 to 3 Epics on average, putting us probably up to the barrel. We're going to push for the book, and we're going to do so by just pulling Mystery Shards. I have to pull 1,000 Mystery Shards to hit that book. I will, so be it. But we have 16 Voids, 2 times chance, 16% chance for Epics, 1% for Legendary. Nowhere near Mercy. We're actually at 11 Voids, so again, nowhere near Mercy, but we'll be counting the Mercy on the sidelines here. But yeah, let's just see. We're doing one at a time. All of them one at a time, okay? Again, it's 4 a.m., so I can't, I don't want to get yelled at. I can't start yelling here, so fingers crossed, hoping for at least purple. Nope. Okay, that's Rock Beast. Legally Gaellen Pact, but absolutely worthless. Okay, let's see what we get next. Let's see, purple, purple, purple. Oh! Ah, fuck, man. Harken Greatblade. Okay, we got a Void Epic Barbarians. Not good. She's got an interesting ability that's useful for other people. A debuff spread and then extension. It does have a really good use for things with like Sissia explosion ignite builds, but like, yeah, no, it's just not. Obviously, it's just food for me. So, hoping for some good epics. Come on, baby, come on. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Not what we want. Let me get that Uragrim. Come on, baby. Nope. Ah, it is the Fanatic. Bakarimashka. Okay, cool. Moving on. Number 5. Trashola. Spartacus himself, the Scrapper. Don't forget, we are on a rare clan quest, so we'll be finishing that as well here. Number 6. Dilgal, little dwarf sniper boy. He's actually a pretty solid rare. If you're doing, well, just for faction work, he's got some respectable damage and things. Number 7. Nope. Dagger. Dagger's quite good. There's our clan quest done. Put us at over 5,000 clan points. Love to see that. Whoops, we're freaking out. Number 8 is... Oh my god. Faceless. Another epic. Night Revenants. Faction Wars. Mandatory almost for Faction Wars clearing. He hits like a nuclear missile with Ice Bolt. And yeah, that's basically he's used just to nuke down and one-shot people in Faction Wars. That's, outside of that, he's basically worthless, but... Yeah, okay. Next up, come on, show me some purple, man. Fuck my dick. This is so painful. We are hitting epics. That's third epic exemplar. That's number 10 for our voids. Or number 9, sorry. We have 7 more to go. We've hit 3 epics. She's real bad. Random hits and shitty single target freezes, but not good at all. Come on, baby. Oh my god, dude, this is ridiculous. Ragnar Gold Gleam, much better than Exemplar, but dwarf, man, he's a single target beast, but he is a dwarf, you motherfucker. 6 left. Give me gold. Give me some Gaellen gold. Give me some Gaellen goodies. Oh, I'm gonna kill I cannot believe we keep hitting epics. Oh, Andrasia is also okay. She's got a weird stun kit, but, not very good. It's a buff decretion extension, shenanigans, mediocre, passive. 5 left. Let me get some Gaellen goodies, man. Let me get some Gaellen goodies here. Something. Give me something. No, not you, Marquise. Something Gaellen here. We're hitting epics left and right. Well, that's Panthera. Legally a new champion. I think this might be new for us, technically. Just terrible. Just absolutely fucking terrible. Come on, baby. Gaellen. Let me get some Gaellen purple. Oh, and Interceptor. 2 more voids. Let me get some Gaellen purple, man. Come on. Nope. Spartacus again. Alright, last void. Could get more from Clan Boss tomorrow, but it's looking bleak here. He's saved up for over a month. Nothing. Oh, Jesus Christ on a cracker. Centurion. Wow, that is absolutely terrible. I cannot believe we shit the bed that hard. I can. We do it quite often. So we actually ended up hitting here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 void epics. 5 epics in 16 voids. None of them Gaellen Pact. Wow. We're also sitting on 15 food, by the way. 15 5-star food here. That is 16 voids added to the tally here, putting us at 27 voids. No Legos, obviously. Jeez, man, nothing worth saving at all. Not a single redeeming anything just occurred. Boof, that's brutal. That's absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal. There's the fusion warm-up. A couple shenanigans right there. Champion Chase puts us at 2,300. There's actually a Feast is in first place for some reason, so I'm not sure if they'll go for that since it's not a Lego book, but it is a Feast, which means that instant 6-star somebody. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll be getting the barrel, we'll be getting the Lego book. I don't think we're getting to the second Lego book, but... Well, in better news, I guess, in Doom Tower we are actually at the Magma Dragon in hard. I'm not sure what the appropriate decision here is for damaging it, but I think we're going to put in a team like this. This team seems good. Some leech, some heals, some decrease stuff, all the proper affinities. Let's see if this gets there. One of the harder things is even just getting to Magma Dragon. So see if we get there. We should be okay because the waves before the boss are quite diminished. Alright, well we're at the dragon, and this looks like it's going absolutely swimmingly easy. So that's cool. I'm not really sure if there's any benefit of doing hard floor 10 versus normal 110. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what is the difference really? Is there a difference? Should I be doing one versus the other? I really don't know. Having the taunt from Chris, having the taunt from Duke makes Magma Dragon quite easy. He's already the easiest. This already is the easiest rotation. So this is like kind of a piece of cake for me. It's my first time doing a hard Doom Tower boss, which in itself is exciting. I guess slightly redeems the fact that we just absolutely shit the bed on Void Shards. But the cool part is we actually get, for the first time, we actually get legendary components. I don't think we get legendary components. Oh, we do. We actually do. Wow, we do. So that means that we can actually run, this on multi-battle super raid and potentially get some, I mean, it's a very small amount, but potentially get some legendary components going forward now every single day, which will be, I'll take that. It's not the best set, the Fatal set, but, you know, it's something. Okay, there's my 10 keys used. So actually, I got a little bit of legend. I mean, it's not much because it's the amount you get is based off of the floor whatever, like if I was on floor 50 doing it, it'd be like 1 or 2 to 4 instead of 1 to 1. So not as good, but it's something. I digress. So what's our clan key? And I'm not saying an hour. So we have enough to do fatal. Oh, I can make 3. Okay. Well, we might as well just do it for fun. See what we hit. Maybe we can hit some legendary stuff. Pretty terrible. It's a percent attack, but I had flat right there, and it's 5-star, so not interested in that. Let's do next one. Boom, and crit damage, fly HP accuracy. No, also 5-star, unfortunately. And last one. See what we get. Blue. That's also terrible. Well, that's sad. I've been pretty much saving my stuff, most of my stuff, because we're actually, well, not now, but we're going to get to the point relatively soon. Once we finish up Arbiter, the second, after all this shenanigans, the missions, like, right here, they start to say, like, specifically craft, like, resilience with, like, boot charms or something, this sort of super niche shit. So I've just been hoarding. I'm just going to keep hoarding, because really no point to not be hoarding at the moment, so hoard it up. I'm always so tempted just to fucking rage pull in these times. It's every fiber of my body saying, don't do it. I'm not going to do it. Let's see if our clan bosses from last night paid off at all. The Nightmare and Ultra Nightmare, looking for voids, obviously, here. Okay, epic book. Those actually aren't bad boots. We'll keep those. And, oh, Sacred. Well, not a void, but I guess we'll take that. Okay, Ancient, also not terrible. And second Ultra Nightmare chest, Ancient and a book. Alright, well, objectively good chests, but unfortunately just not what we wanted. We're actually going to just go on a limb here. I'm going to be up for the next 12 hours. We could probably 4-key Nightmare from now on. Do I even want to bother? It's the wrong affinity. Like, it's the really bad affinity for me. Maybe I just shouldn't do it on... If it's ever on Magic, I just skip. The days it's on non-Magic, I could probably do Ultra Nightmare, but for now, we'll just keep doing Nightmare, I think. Is the play. Double Nightmare Brutal, but maybe tomorrow we'll get a void, fingers crossed. So I got my second Sacred from the anniversary thing. I actually got a void from Clan Boss, thank God. And then tonight we get another void from the daily logins. We'll have at least 2 more voids to do. That'll be the end of that. So here we go. 1 more void, 1 more hope and a dream. On 2 times weekend, we at least see purple. Come on. No. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. The most desirable rare in the entire game. One of the most desirable champions in the entire game. There's Cold Heart. Ay. This was a real account. Would be fucking stacked to the gills, man. Well, there she is. I mean, she's got the 4-hit A1 with the large heal reduction, the AoE, decreased accuracy and poison, and then the world's hardest hitting nuke in the game. So, such a bummer. Such a bummer. Well, here we are. This is the daily login. It gets me a void. It is my last void of the 2 times void weekend. I've got a text message already. Hopefully it's from Polarium, giving me a good epic in 2 seconds. After this is 18 voids, and I think I'm going to be saving. I think I'm going to be saving my voids for the next time Eurogrim is on a 10 times, because I think that's what I want. That's what I want the most. I mean, right now from a void is like realistically is a Eurogrim, and I want to save for that. So I think we're going to be saving for Eurogrim from the 10 times going forward, and that's my plan, and I'm sticking to it. He could solo Dragon up to 25. He could solo Ice Golem 25 if built properly, booked, mastery, yada yada. So that's, I mean, we could pull it right now. We have 1 voided dream, but here we go. Last void of the weekend. Hopefully it's at least purple. Fingers crossed. It's not, and it's trash. All right. Well, that is that. What I do have to do, very unfortunately, is I now have to, through this champion chase, I want to reach the 25 at least. So that's going to be pulling some things there. I could get the Lego book if we pop, what's his name? So Helmet would give me 25, 250 points. And then I could just pull a bunch of mysteries. So I think I'll probably just do mysteries, I guess. And then To get to Lego, that's a lot of mysteries. It saves me pulling 250. So let's just pop him, and then that'll be some more points for me. I don't have to pull fucking 250 extra shards there. There we go. There's my barrel. That's a full barrel of experience. So I now have to pull 300 300-ish mystery shards to get that Lego book. And then once I get that, I feel like I'm pretty good. It actually totally slipped my mind. We're 250 points off from getting our Lego book. And I totally forgot that I was given a present. I was given a gift. 3rd-year anniversary gave us a sacred shard. And we set the precedent early on in the series that if I get a gift, it's rude not to open it, right? You know, in the weekend that I'm given it. So we're going to open a sacred, because that's what's going to get me to my Lego book points, and it's just the nice thing to do. We're currently at Mercy 7, so we're not even into Mercy, but it's just proper etiquette. Given a gift, open the gift, right? What's more to say there? So, sacred shard, give us our Lego book, and let's see what we get. A lot of cool things we can get. A lot of cool stuff. And that's not one of them. Theresk. There's a dark elf. Cool, crazy looking eyes. Well, not quite Gaellen Pact, but I appreciate the gift. Thank you, Polarium, for another year of fun time. Thank you for the Lego book, kind sir. I will accept that. Thank you for whatever the fuck this terrible fusion warm-up has given me. And I will see you in the next void. Well, I guess 2 weeks is Ancients. That'd be fun. So I was curious how it would be to push to Dragon 25, and honestly, it's fine. It's like, is it slower than doing Dragon 20? Yeah, obviously, but you know, by how much? A minute or two. Does that make a difference for me? Nope, not really. Why? Because I run my 45 dragons a day when I'm asleep. Doesn't even make a difference. So this dragon run is going to take probably like 6.5 minutes. And yeah, I'm pretty much okay with that. I don't think there's like any chance I could ever fail this. And I've pretty much been watching the waves progress, and it's like absolute snooze fest. Like, they are so, you know, crippled by the amount of debuffs that are placed in them. And I have so many levels of tanky redundancy. And really just Jareg and Krisk take care of it, honestly, all of it. But yeah, they have Bogged Down from Raz, and they have the Ugo block buffs, and it's just so good. So once I get to the dragon, then it's even more of a snooze fest. And 25 is actually forced. Now the reason you do 25 is because you just want better gear. Like 25 costs a little bit more energy. It's like 20, I believe, or 24, but you get way more, you know, a significant amount more legendaries from doing 25. So for me, I just rather just put the numbers in and just do 25. And yeah, I mean, like, obviously Dragon hurts. He's not, like, super, you know, sensitive. As you can see in 2 seconds, he's going to hit quite hard. But once a Cult Brawler's poisons get going after the first one, no problem. Like, that was the big breath, and Jareg survived. So if that one lands, I'm good forever, because every single subsequent Dragon breath is going to have way more debuffs on him. Way more poisons, way more everything. And I'm getting cleansed, I'm getting healed, and it's just, I'm not really concerned. My guys are tanky. I'm actually at the fucking debuff cap right now, which is even better. So you can see when the phase transition happens in the second here for Dragon, he's pretty much debuffed out instantly, which is exactly where I want to be. You can just see, though, everyone's so topped off. Because his base life is so high, all the War Master procs healing is insane. Yep, so here's the debuffs. He's got 3 poisons, 4 poisons, 5 poisons, more War Master procs. Let's see if he gets the stun breath off here. He does, but that's the big stun breath. Didn't kill anybody. Still didn't kill anybody. It's like near impossible, I don't think, for me to lose. Either way, 6 minutes and change. Obviously, that's going to fluctuate by, like, we'll say a minute or so either direction, depending on RNG. No deaths, no close calls, no nothing. And there we go. Oh, look, HP with speed. Yeah, I'll take that. So the damage is obviously all a Cult Brawler, as suspected. But look at the times. It's actually interesting. So 21. So 20 I do in 2:51. Yeah, that's no doubt. But 21 to 25, pretty much all 6 minutes. I don't know what the fuck happened here. This is some weird shit. But pretty much all 6 minutes. So with that in mind, 20 energy gem being spent over 16. But the odds of getting better drops is much higher. Also, the math for the runs is kind of a lot easier to do. So if I have 34 multi-battles, right? What's 30 times 20? 600 times 4, 680. I need 680 energy to run all these. I'm at 513, which means if I want to, I could comfortably take one of my energy pots that's rotating out in 3 days here. Puts me at 640. I get one every minute. It'll probably get close to 680. And I could set this bad boy to run 34s overnight. Continue win all champions at max. Continue if I lose, which I don't think is going to happen. And yeah, let's just let this shit rock and I'll wake up to some ideally tasty loot. Mostly 6 stars. Way more legendaries than normal. So looking forward to that for sure. Oh, Lego book. So we ran our dragon last night. I'm really curious how it turned out. Had this one super nice piece, which is cool. I am actually in gold 3 now because of the new arena change, where pretty much every 1 or 2 pages I get a singleton. Didn't get one this page, but I tend to get those singletons. Sometimes I just get good battles like this one's just a good battle. But yeah, no, I just I get these singletons sometimes, and those are the ones I'll be able to win. But even these normal non-speed lead battles I can pretty much win, no problem. But yeah, gold 3 just means more medals on average, which I like personally. It feels better to get more medals than less medals. So a new thing hit raid today, which was the Forge Pass. That's effectively their take on like the battle pass. There's a paid lane and there's a free lane. You actually have 3 weeks and 6 days to finish it. And you can finish the entire free lane if you were to complete all the challenges given to you in about 25 days. There's just a variety of things. You want to focus on the daily challenges, obviously, so defeating magic champions, mixing the potions are easy things to do. There we go. And I get to have the click thing as like you're doing a normal daily quest. So at 50 you get instinct sets, I guess, which is a super cool set of speed and ignore defense. I'm not sure if that's just the base reward throughout or what happens here, but you can see there's just random crafting rewards in the top row. Nothing too fancy as we go past. That should be my last daily challenge. There we go. Level 2. Boom. Collect. And now from here on, every single daily takes 10 experience to get, so I'll get a level and a half a day. Basically, until we're done. These singleton teams they have on defense are kind of getting crazy. It's really helping push to higher tiers of gold. Maybe make it to gold 4 here. The one thing is that the reason this is happening, not just because they've fixed arena in big quotes, but if you're in gold or higher, you could only lose 5 matches worth of points daily within that bracket. So it's like near impossible to drop out of your rank if you have a respectable defense and B are doing your 10 wins a day. It's literally impossible based off of those metrics. So I'm just going to keep going up and up, I guess, slowly but surely nickel and diming myself to the top until people actually decide to attack my defense. But not that I don't get attacked, but they tend to see Krisk and then just like turn tail. So not too worried, but I don't really have much incentive to pick off any teams aside from just these little singletons, so I'm just going to keep doing that. Got all those claims. I don't know why, but today I just happen to have all my claims stacked in a pile. Look at them. It's a full sweep pretty much. Just waiting on, clan boss keys. And there's also my Forge Pass you can see here. We got that done, that done, that done. Claim all playtime rewards. I just have to claim that and then we're done there. But you can see I got this done. Boop. And we're good to go. I want to show, like, in 29 runs, I sold the rest of the stuff. But this is pretty standard what I've seen for about every 30 runs to get about 6 pieces of legendary gear. So it's honestly pretty insane, like, the amount we're getting. I mean, most of them obviously aren't. You're not going to have winners all around. That's just not how the world works. Probably shouldn't have sold the last one. But, you get keepers. That's the whole point we're doing this. I don't care if every night I only get 1 piece that's a substantial upgrade. Like, if I get 1 piece that's really juicy, then I've won. That's every day. If I could do that, that's fantastic. I'd be totally happy with that. So we're actually working our way into gold 4 now. Again, farming these singleton champions at 730 medals. Getting closer to that sweet 900. I had something happen earlier that I felt like I did like a double take. I didn't really realize it, but look at my Nightmare Clan Boss. My damage is 78.85 mil. 78.85 mil is very interesting. If we divide that by 2, you can see I'm doing 39.4 mil. The thing is, my first key I saw did 33. So if we subtract 33 from this and add that to what would be the 39, we did roughly 44 to 45 mil on 1 nightmare key. And that must have been everything went right, everyone survived. So we actually did 1 key nightmare, today, partially, which to me is fucking wild. But yeah, to celebrate the fact that we've technically 1 key nightmare for the first time, I'm going to pull a Sacred Shard to end this episode of Gaellen Pure. For no other reason than because I can. Also, we convert some of our gems to Ancients. I just like to see the big number. So, Celebratory Sacred in the spirit of One King Nightmare for the first time ever. Because why not? And we get Nazana. Nazana. Why you exist? Well, Nazana's a little lonely. I think Nazana wants a friend. So let's pull a second Sacred. Because what's better than pulling one Sacred? But pulling two Sacreds. Isn't that right, Nazana? And what do we get here? Oh, we get Crypt Witch. Okay. Well, sometimes plans work. This is not one of those times. Fantastic.